Right guys, so in this video I'm just going to do a quick separate how to fit the Airtec Motorsport oil breather kit for a Focus ST Mark II. Obviously this is my race car, but separate from the main video, which you can also check out there. I'll do a quick how to. I'll do the best I can because I can't film it very well. But yeah, on to that. So the issue we had was the original oil filter housing in there was misting out oil from the top cap. It is a common issue on these, and I do have the earlier model, the oil filter housing, which has the issue. Now I could change it for the later model, which supposedly fixes the issue. But again, this isn't a normal road car. We're putting it under a lot more stress and pressure. Obviously constantly giving it some all the way up to the limit, round and round and round. So why don't we upgrade? So a massive thanks to Airtec, Mk2 Ford Motorsport, and Rory for helping me sort this out. But we've got the oil filter breather kit from Airtec. Comes with a nice new oil filter housing with a welded plate on, with all your connections for the breather pipes, etc. Nice Airtec Motorsport catch tank, all the pipe works, fittings, new filter and everything like that. So yeah, get the old one off. Luckily I've got quite a bit of room, so I've got to take all this off, give me some space, and then yeah, probably jack it up and get underneath and whip the old one off and put the new one on. Alright, so we've got it up in the air. Remove the inset pipe and move the ECU out of the way. I'm going to pick it up on camera of how sort of oily it is around there. So we need to give it a clean. First off, you need to take this plug off. It's for like a heater in the oil filter. Don't need that because that won't be going back on, so I'll take that off. Cable tie it down to one of these cables out of the way. Take that pipe off. There's a bung that's supplied in the kit that you put on the bottom there, the breather pipe. So you bung that off. That breather pipe gets reconnected on, and then there's a couple of bolts that hold the dipstick tube on. So unbolt them, move the dipstick out of the way, and I think there's four M6 bolts. Remove the oil filter housing, take that off, and give it a good clean up all round here, and then refit the new one. Right guys, so now I've got the offending item off. So yeah, so it's a bit easier now it's off. So yeah, just to disconnect the heater plug, don't need that anymore, so cable tie that off. Two bolts here for electrical connection bracket and cable holder. That one's for the dipstick tube. Then you've got four bolts that just hold it on, and mount it. Oh sorry, 5 bolts. That one's not. That one's for another cable mount. One of those plastic kind of slide-on things. So you just got to pull that off. And yeah, and that comes off nice and easy. Leaving this with a nice hole to work in. Obviously where mine's been leaking, I'm now just going to blank these holes off, give it a good bit of brake cleaner and a clean off, try and get rid as much as I can. Never going to get rid of all of it, but I'll do my best. And then the first job is obviously where that big fat breather pipe is at the top. See it there, tail end of it. In the kit you get this little bung, so just bung that off. You get all the Jubilee clips and stuff provided, so I'll bung that off. Then I'll fit the new oil filter housing. Obviously I'll put the new filter and everything in first, and then mount that up. Alright guys, so I've cleaned it up the best I can. I've got rid of most of the oil residue as possible. Give it a good soak, some brake cleaner, try to get as much out of the alternator as possible, and yeah, give it a good wipe down. It's time to fit the new one, so I'm just going to whip the cap off of that, fit the new oil filter. So the kit comes with a new oil filter, comes with all new seals and O-rings, everything you need. So just pop the filter in there and the O-ring, put the O-rings in the back, ready to go in, and then bolt it on, reverse of how we took it off. So ready to go. New oil filter in, new O-ring, cap on, new seals on the back, 4 bolts. Let's bolt it back on. Right, so that's the oil filter housing bolted back on. So as you can see, I put the bung on the breather pipe there, and the other original breather pipe goes on the left hand tube. That's over the Jubilee clip that they provide to put that back on. Just got it back underneath. So it's a bit easier for me because I don't have aircon. So the pipes are removed. Obviously I've still got the pump. As you can see, it's all bolted on. The 3 bolts from underneath. So next stage is mounting the catch tank. I believe bolts onto the battery box. Ooh. Down in there somewhere. So let's just figure that out, get that mounted, and then I'll show you. Okay, so I have kind of full steamed ahead here, but I can still explain it all anyway. So we've mounted the catch tank to the battery housing, just one little hole there with an Allen key bolt, obviously all provided. The large hose that goes on the bottom of the catch tank goes down, and if you feed it around the back of the gearbox, let me just go and show you. Feed it down the back of the gearbox into there. There's a P-clip that goes on the bolt just there. You have to remove that oxygen sensor cable off the thread, and then cable tied to it, and then just sticking out the back out there, so it gets rid of all the fumes and stuff like that. So it's not like a catch tank really, where it's catching oil. It's a breather. It's a breather system. So obviously the engine should be burning the oil when it replenishes, but if, you know, the system puts the oil back in to reburn as such, so we're just getting rid of it. So it's more vapor than actually, if it's chucking oil out there, then you've got issues. Where are we? So this front pipe with the 290 degrees on goes round and into the bottom of the breather tank, and then your long hose with one 90-degree bend comes up around to your right hand side, and then there's short pipe with one 90-degree bend on, goes from that one up to your left hand side. That's all fit. Then you get all these nice little clamps to try and neaten it up. So I've just cable tie that one over there, so it's a bit neater. Obviously when I put the ECU back on, let it sit around there so it kind of holds them pipes and everything away from the radiator and stuff. And yeah, so now we just refit, put everything back together, and that'll be it. That'll be it fitted. We'll start it up, make sure nothing's happening that shouldn't be happening, and onto a winner. So I just finished putting that back together and we'll give her a run. I spoke to Rory about the position of that bottom breather pipe, just to double check it was alright. He said that you can, it's perfectly fine, have it like that. He told me how he has it. So yeah, he told me you can go down, go over the back of the steering rack, and finish it off that way. It just makes it a bit neater rather than an elbow sticking out underneath. Looked a bit odd, but it's up to you guys. You do what's best for you. So for the bottom pipe, it's quite hard to show you because it's dark. It's out the bottom of the breather. I don't know if you can see it. Comes down over the steering rack and then just pops up there, nice and neat. But yeah, that's all back together now. Just put the battery cover on. Just that. Yeah, I've done. No, I'll fit that a bit better in a sec. Anyway, just run it up, make sure that no leaks or stuff like that's happening, and then sweet, and that'll be the breather kit done. So she's warmed up now. Let's give her a little tickle, and then just double check afterwards. Sounds good. Quick look. That's good in there. Oh. No leaks in there. No smoke pouring out the back. They do say once you put these breather kits on, if you have got an issue with your turbo and the seals are starting to go, obviously with it being, if it was with no breather as standard, obviously any oil it's breathing, it puts back into the engine, re-burns it, and then obviously it goes out the exhaust. Obviously with the breather kit on, it doesn't do that, so it would just be smoking heavily out the exhaust. Obviously no smoke, so we know the health of our turbo is good, which is one way to test it. But yeah, so let's flick her off. So that's the oil breather kit done. So guys, if that how-to on the oil breather kit was useful, let us know in the comments below. If you need us to do anything else, then again, just leave some comments below what you need us to do. I've done quite a few things on this now. Obviously I can't repeat some of it, but I can definitely talk you through some of it. So let us know. Hopefully that was informative for you, and check out our other videos. So make sure you hit that subscribe button down below, give us a thumbs up, drop us a comment below, and we'll catch you in the next one. Bye.